Well, we've got some night vision. So starting off in the night vision itself, we'll get back to all this in a second. This is the actual night vision monocular that I got. So this is the NVG30 digital night vision monocular. Got this from Good Night Gear. You can check them out at goodnightgear.com. They did send this out to the channel, but well, I ordered it. They helped me do this whole setup to do this video, but I did dish out some cash to make this happen. So they did help me with it, but it wasn't completely free. So just so y'all know, I did pay a decent amount of money to get a hold of this, but they did help me get it to test out and do this. I'll do a couple of different videos with them. So I've been wanting to get into night vision, as we all do, for a long time now, but it's just really, really expensive. So I finally got into digital night vision, which is what this is. Regular night vision is analog night vision. This is digital. It's a little bit different. It's cheaper, but it's I wanted to see if I could find something not, $4, $5, $6 up to $12,000, a little bit cheaper than that, but I didn't want to get like, Amazon, Temu crap. That's crap. I wanted to try and get a sweet spot where it's night vision, so you're going to spend a little bit of money, but not a crazy amount of money, especially for somebody that's just getting into night vision. A lot of people that are wanting to get into night vision and haven't messed with it at all aren't going to want to drop multiple thousands of dollars into night vision. Well, now you finally have an option with digital night vision, and you can. It's not cheap, but it's not overly expensive like regular analog night vision. So that I'm considering this still budget, because it is budget night vision, and a really good option for you to first getting started into night vision. So real night vision, I say real night vision. Regular night vision, the expensive night vision, is analog night vision. This is digital night vision. So analog night vision is real time. So you're seeing everything in real time. So this is digital night vision. So it's actually not completely in real time, but it's very, very good. I mean, if you haven't experienced night vision before and you tried these out, you wouldn't be able to tell. If you can try regular analog night vision and then try these, you can tell a little bit of lag. There is some, but it's very, very little. So it's still really, really good. It's not cheap crap that you're gonna wish you hadn't bought, but just to know that this is digital night vision. All digital night vision is going to have some amount of lag, but this is very, very good, with it being very, very minimal. So, and with this being digital night vision, you do have the ability to record through this, which is pretty neat. All of the night vision clips that you're seeing are recorded through these monoculars that I got. So this does have HD resolution, 2560 by 1440, with OLED with SD video recording. Something really cool with these, you have the option of flipping through a couple of different views, and you can switch it between green phosphorus, white phosphorus, black and white, and color. So the view that you'll have in like complete full darkness is about 100 meters. In some minimal lit areas like moonlight and stuff like that, you will be able to see up to like 250 to 300 meters. There's 30 to 40, I think, frames per second. Your field of view is 40 degrees. And speaking of that, we are going to do at least one more video featuring this, probably a couple more. I'm thinking about doing like an upgrades type video of, if you get into this budget night vision, some upgrades that you can do to like maximize your experience and do different stuff like that. Well, we might be doing a upgrades video, and there is something that one particular company makes that you can pop on here and get a wider field of view. So that's pretty neat. But so just if you're interested in this, if you're watching this, we will be doing at least one more video on this, probably a couple more. And so these monoculars use one 18650 battery, which goes in here. It's just a screw off top, and you pop your battery in there. It does come with a charger, which we'll get into everything you get in the box if you order one of these. But you also have a little rubber cover over here, if I can get it off, that has a SD card and a USB-C to be able to charge it without even having to take the battery out. So that is pretty neat. Something else that might come into play with something we feature in the upgrades video. The housing material, I think, is like ABS material. The overall dimensions on one of these monoculars is 125 by 53 by 75, all in millimeters. The weight on one of these, I think, on their website is 237 grams. And so when you get one of these, you have, if you just bought one, it will come with this adapter here that's not on it. It will come in a separate bag. You'll have to mount that on there. It comes with the adapter with screws and everything. And it does come with a helmet mount for just this one monocular, which is really neat. Just by, you don't have to add it in there. If you buy one of the monoculars, it comes with like a cheap kind of helmet mount. You have this rubber end, and this you can just shift around depending if you want it on your right or left eye. You do have a focus here that you can just spin around and adjust it however you need to. Over here is the battery cap. You unscrew that, pop your battery in, screw it back. And over here, we've already talked about the little rubber seal. It's got the USB-C plug-in for charging and your SD card. So with recording on this, you can do it doesn't record all the time. You have to tell it to record. But if you want to record something, once you're done recording, you just pop this SD card out, put it in a computer, and check it out. And then with the buttons on here, you have the power button, a down and up. These all have different functions. Obviously, the power button is to turn it on and off. And to turn it on and off, you hold this down with, I think, in their instructions, it says long pause. So you have to hold it down to turn it on and off. Once it's on, if you just push it quick, it starts recording. And then if you want to stop recording, you push it quick again. Then if you want to cut the whole thing off, you hold it down and it'll cut off. Then next with the up button, if you hold this down, it'll pop up a menu and you can go through a couple of different settings. You hold it down again and it will exit out of the menu. If you do short presses, it will actually zoom in. You have I think 1 to 4 zoom on here. And then your down button over here, if you hold that down, it will turn IR on and off. You hold it down, turn it on. You hold it down to turn it off. If you do quick presses on here, that will change it between the green phosphorus, white phosphorus, color, and black and white modes. So everything you get in the box when you get one of these monoculars is you get the monocular. You actually get a battery charger to take your battery out and plug it into this. And it does come with a cable and something that's really neat. If I can find it, it's right in front of me. That might help. It does come with a box to plug into a 12-volt outlet. And then it does come with another plug-in to be able to plug this straight up to this to be able to charge it without taking your battery out. And it does come with a little rubber cover to pop over this if you want to do that. The monocular itself comes in a little nice little baggie with a little wipe, lens wipe. And then this is the cheap little helmet mount that it comes with if you just buy one. And it does come with one 18650 battery. So that's everything you get in the box when you buy one of these. Something else that's really neat, which is what I opted to do, is get 2 of these. So you can get just one monocular, or you can buy 2 in a kit, and you can get it with dual helmet mount to mount both of them. They offer a couple of different mounts, and if you want to, you can actually get a helmet from them, just a cheap like bump helmet. I think that'll add like $100 extra if you decide to do that. But what I ended up doing is I got the dual NVG 30s and this helmet mount. This helmet did not come from them. This helmet is a bump helmet that I got from Hard Hit Veterans. That's a really nice bump helmet. It's a little pricey. It's not $100, but I did do a video on that, I think a couple of years ago, and I haven't really done anything to it until now that I've got this, which brings up something else that we will probably do another video coming up in the near future with doing different other stuff to this helmet. But the helmet didn't come from them, but both of these NVG 30s and this particular mount came from them. So this particular setup that came from them is the Bino kit, which is the L4 G24 clone mount and dual unit bridge mount. I think I got all that right. So if you get one of these monoculars, just getting it, and you get everything in the box that we talked about earlier, it's going to run you like $450, which is not cheap. I get that, but it's not as expensive as real analog vision, but it's not cheap like we talked about Amazon Temu crap. It is a legit option to get into night vision, but getting one of them, and it does come with the monocular mount if you already have a helmet or some kind of mount like that. You get all that stuff, it's going to run you about $450. If you get what I did, you get two of them in a kit. You can get at least a couple of different mounting options, and you can get a couple of helmet options if you choose to do that. But what I ended up getting was just the two NVG 30s and this particular helmet mount all together in a kit. I think that's going to run you about $1,100 without a helmet. It is a little bit expensive, but as far as night vision goes, it's still a budget option, and it's a really, really good budget option compared to, you know, what's real legit night vision and how expensive that stuff gets. I think this is it's really, really great value. I'm loving testing these things out, and it's, like I said, really nice if you're really wanting to get into night vision, but are not dropping several thousands of dollars. This is your best bet and a really, really good option. Oh, and something else with this particular mount, you do have an adjustment up here to move it up and down on the helmet, and then you do have an adjustment here to move it closer or farther away from your face. Something else cool is it does have a button here that will pivot this up out of the way. And then something else is these will swing freely out like that if you want to do that. So that is everything with this setup. Like I said, we will be doing other videos featuring this stuff in the future. There is a link down in the description if you use that and buy something from them. It does help the channel out, so I'd appreciate it if you guys check that out. Stay tuned for other videos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll stay tuned for other night vision stuff, budget night vision videos that we've got coming out in the near future. That's all for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.